Based on that experience, I have come
Julia Mettle felt it necessary to tell graduating students of CEDU's entrepreneurship courses that the Economic Partnership Agreement between CARIFORUM and the European Union will come. Mettle says the EPA will affect the way we do business, and its impact felt by all without exception. The new director of the Small Enterprise Development Unit says this is why it's important for everyone to get familiar with the information in the agreement.
It is very important that every one of us take this time out to get an understanding of what it is all about. Nothing is perfect, and it is through implementation we will encounter the imperfections of the agreement. But I may add, there is a lot of potential in the agreement, providing we get ourselves up to mark in this globalized world.
The permanent secretary in the Ministry of Trade says the EPA is not a regime thrust upon governments of CARIFORUM, as some have claimed. Titus Perville says ACP countries signed onto the Cotonou Agreement to get a special waiver allowing the preferential arrangement to continue without a challenge before the World Trade Organization.
The agreement that the governments signed, the ACP governments, of which St. Lucia is a member, signed in 2000, indicated in the agreement that by December 31, 2007, there will have to be in place a system that is WTO compatible to allow the preferences to continue. The EPA is an instrument that makes the preferences we had enjoyed before now WTO compatible.
Perville promised that the ministry will undertake full public discussion on the EPA so everyone would be made better. He says the bottom line is that the private sector will have to operate in a more competitive environment.
Crying about it will not save you. The only option before us is to see how we can harness our resources, partner with each other, network with each other, do business differently instead of each man for himself. We may now wish to consider the option of partnering. Instead of distrust, try to trust.
Perville says the world will change with or without us, so fighting the system is counterproductive. The Economic Partnership Agreement was initialed last December, and government is preparing to sign onto the protocol in September. CEDU Director Julia Mettle insists the excuse of our island size will no longer work. Clinton Reynolds, HTS News, Channel 4.